Desire is not a casual wish, it is a pulsating, burning obsession. Napoleon Hill called it the starting point of all achievement, because nothing worthwhile begins without a clearly defined want. Desire provides the emotional fuel that drives every courageous decision, every late-night study session, and every relentless attempt after failure. A vague desire, "I'd like to be comfortable," has no magnetism. A clear desire, "I will create a business that earns at least $2 million in 5 years, improves lives, and allows me to employ 50 people," compels the mind to search for ways to fulfill it. Write your desire in crystal-clear language, read it aloud twice daily, and let it ignite your imagination. But desire alone is not enough. It must mature into demand, a personal decree that says, "I will achieve this, and I will not retreat until I succeed." Once desire evolves into determination, the universe begins rearranging itself to match your intention.
Faith is the bridge between desire and reality. It is not blind optimism, it is a practiced conviction, cultivated through repeated affirmation and emotional rehearsal. Hill teaches us to mix faith with desire by feeling our goal as already accomplished. Recite your definite chief aim morning and night. Close your eyes and see the evidence of its fulfillment, the contract signed, the award accepted, the account balance achieved. This is not fantasy, it is subconscious conditioning. The mind, fed daily with a picture of victory, quietly passes instructions to every cell, every habit, every choice. True faith also rejects the tyranny of external opinion. Critics may label your goal impossible, the faithful mind replies, "Impossible only means untried by me." Choose companions who feed your belief and distance yourself from persistent doubters. Autosuggestion is the medium through which you communicate desire and faith to the subconscious mind. Think of it as mental software installation. Every spoken affirmation, every written goal statement, every vivid visualization uploads a new instruction set that the subconscious executes without question. Develop a ritual, sit quietly, breathe deeply, and repeat your goal in sensory-rich language, hearing the applause, seeing the numbers, feeling the emotion. The more intensity you pour into these sessions, the faster your subconscious searches for creative pathways to your objective. Guard this faculty. Negative self-talk, "I'm not qualified, I always fail," is also autosuggestion. Bend such phrases, replace them with statements of capability, and your inner dialogue will transform from a saboteur into your greatest ally. General knowledge, Hill warns, is of little value in the marketplace. Wealth flows toward the person who organizes and directs specialized knowledge to a definite purpose. Decide what expertise your goal requires: marketing, coding, patent law, leadership, and pursue mastery with urgency. Enroll in courses, read authoritative books, join professional associations. More importantly, apply what you learn. Knowledge unused soon evaporates, knowledge applied compounds into wisdom and profit. Remember, you need not possess every skill personally. Build a network of specialists whose strengths complement your own. Leadership is less about knowing everything and more about orchestrating the right minds toward a single objective. Imagination is the workshop where plans are shaped, where invisible realities gain structure before they appear in the physical world. Hill distinguishes between synthetic imagination, rearranging old ideas in new ways, and creative imagination, receiving flashes of insight seemingly from nowhere. Set aside daily imagination sessions. Pose a challenge, then relax and let ideas flow. Do not censor prematurely. Combine unrelated concepts, ask a what if, and record every notion, however wild. Many fortunes germinated from an idea first dismissed as unrealistic. Feed your imagination, travel, read widely, converse with diverse minds, observe other industries. Cross-pollination often births breakthrough innovation. A goal without a plan is a wish. Organized planning converts desire into concrete steps, timelines, and accountability. Draft a written plan, objectives, milestones, required resources, and the precise actions scheduled daily, weekly, monthly. Test your plan against reality. Seek mentors who have achieved similar aims. Adjust swiftly. Persistence is not stubborn adherence to a failing strategy but an unwavering commitment to the goal, even as tactics evolve. Form a planning alliance, partners who share complementary talents and a common stake in success. Meet regularly, review results, refine the map, and keep momentum alive. Indecision is the graveyard of dreams. Successful people make decisions promptly and change them, if at all, slowly. Why? Because decisive action signals confidence, both to your subconscious and to potential allies. Train yourself, when presented with sufficient facts, choose. Delay breeds doubt, doubt erodes faith, lost faith derails desire. Even a wrong decision, corrected quickly, often outpaces extended hesitation. Guard your mind against the opinions of the timid. Poll too many voices and you inherit their fears. Seek counsel, yes, but reserve the final verdict for yourself. Persistence is desire on steroids. It is the alchemy that turns obstacles into stepping stones, skepticism into admiration. Hill observed that lack of persistence is a major cause of failure. People quit inches from gold because temporary defeat masquerades as permanent failure. Cultivate persistence by feeding the 4 steps: 1. Definite purpose, 2. Burning desire, 3. Continuous self-suggestion, and 4. A mastermind alliance. When discouragement knocks, revisit your why, visualize the finish line, consult your allies, and push again. Remember, every time you conquer a setback, you gain power over that barrier forever. Persistence is cumulative, it enlarges your identity until quitting no longer fits who you are. A mastermind group is the coordination of knowledge and effort in a spirit of harmony between 2 or more people. It creates a third mind, greater than the sum of its parts. Partners brainstorm solutions you'd never find alone, hold you accountable, and supply emotional support when your personal courage flickers. Choose members carefully, shared values, complementary skills, unwavering confidentiality. Meet routinely with a clear agenda, celebrate wins, dissect setbacks, assign action items. Document decisions, momentum loves clarity. The mastermind is not merely networking. It is a sacred contract among high achievers to lift one another higher than any could rise individually. Hill's most misunderstood principle reveals that sexual energy, when redirected, becomes a superfuel for creativity, ambition, and endurance. The urge that drives physical union can be elevated into artistic, financial, or leadership expression. Channel this energy, pour it into goal execution, product innovation, persuasive communication. Many legendary creators, Leonardo da Vinci, Nikola Tesla, leveraged heightened vitality not for indulgence but for invention. Moderation is key. Suppression breeds tension, but conscious redirection converts raw power into refined achievement. Your subconscious mind is continuously recording, filing, and executing instructions. It never sleeps, never judges. Feed it gratitude, expectancy, and courage, and it will return opportunities, insights, and solutions. Feed it fear, resentment, and envy, and it will faithfully deliver misery. Before sleep, review your goals and ask your subconscious for guidance. Upon waking, capture fresh ideas immediately. Dawn thoughts often fade under daylight's distractions. Remember, emotion gives orders their power. Speak your affirmations with feeling, visualize with fervor, and the subconscious will treat them as urgent. The brain functions like a radio tower, broadcasting vibrations of thought and receiving those of others. When fueled by emotion, your thoughts radiate farther, influencing people and circumstances beyond visible reach. Likewise, you pick up ideas aligned with your mental frequency. To fine-tune your signal, maintain emotional harmony, gratitude, enthusiasm, serenity. Turbulent feelings cause static. Meditation, exercise, and constructive recreation keep the mind's circuitry clear. Collaborate with other charged minds, your mastermind. Collective enthusiasm multiplies broadcast strength, accelerating synchronicities that outsiders dismiss as coincidence. Hill describes the sixth sense as an undefined door to the temple of wisdom, a faculty that delivers flashes of insight when all other principles are in harmony. It is intuition elevated by disciplined thought, sustained faith, and a lifetime of preparation. Cultivate silence daily. In moments of stillness, solutions appear fully formed, seemingly sent from a higher intelligence. Welcome them without suspicion, verify them through action, honor them by execution. Great leaders often attribute their breakthroughs to a hunch. The disciplined mind recognizes such nudges not as luck but as the final link in the creative process. Remember, Think and Grow Rich is not merely about accumulating money, it is about cultivating a mind so potent that it attracts health, love, influence, and peace. Wealth is the visible reward, personal transformation is the invisible treasure. Today, commit to a burning desire, fortify it with unwavering faith, feed it to your subconscious through autosuggestion, enrich it with specialized knowledge, and propel it into action through organized planning and decisive persistence. Surround yourself with a mastermind of inspired allies. Elevate your energy, listen to your sixth sense, and know, truly know, that success is inevitable for you. Now go forth, think grand thoughts, take bold steps, and grow rich, in every sense of the word. Thank you.